you know, sent me like a bunch of videos about it. It just left.
Oh Lord.
I was like, oh, you should have came in, you know?
My buddy Yo showed up today at Chantilly.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna like roll with us, but he showed up in shorts and like sunglasses and like a t-shirt. He's like, hey, just want to say hi. Like, dude, you haven't beat me up in months. Like, beat me up. It's like, do I not mean anything to you anymore? Is our friendship that low? Like that you can't just beat me up once?
Yeah, show up and beat you up a couple
I was like,
times.
Like heel hook me or something. Like, Jesus, what's wrong with you? I felt offended.
Yeah.
You know? You don't show up to open mat and then not beat somebody up. Like, what's going on? But yeah, it was good to see old friends again. I don't know if you've met Yo yet. Have you met Yo?
Was he on this podcast before?
No, he was awarded his purple belt by Sugi over at Pentagon. Korean guy, kind of about your build.
Okay, I don't think I've seen him.
Yeah, notorious for extremely dirty techniques.
What kind of dirty techniques?
Like leg locking, knuckles to the ribs. It's awesome. Oh. Yeah. Here's Norman. Norman.
Yeah.
Noman.
Oh, that was really good.
Noman?
Yeah. He said it just right.
Noman. Dude, I feel so bad. Like a lot of people have names that I just can't pronounce.
Oh, yeah.
Bilgee's here. Look.
What happened?
Oh, he said I'm here.
Wait a second, guys. Why it's not accessing to my camera? I did.
Door.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Privacy camera. I have to. Sorry, guys. Thank you, Thomas.
You're welcome.
And let me
I mean,
my camera real quick.
Sure, just real quick. We're streaming, but we haven't actually started yet because we're waiting for 3 or 4 other people. Just an FYI.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Are you guys all in front of a computer or?
I'm at a computer.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
He's got a fancier microphone than I do. I'm a little jealous.
Oh yeah. Billy's a fancy guy.
Of course,
he brings face wash after. He brings a face wash after he trains. And he washes his face.
Yeah, I got like a bunch of stuff going on my forehead. I gotta clean it.
Oh, I know how that is.
It's like, haven't had a breakout this bad since like when I was a teenager.
So I get heat rashes really easy, and I think the first year that I trained, I got one really bad heat rash on my forehead, and I got like a mild one that went like partially on my forehead and down my face. It was hyper painful, but I figured out how to like keep it away. I haven't had it in 5 years since.
Oh,
Yana's laptop died. What's wrong?
How do I? Sorry, let me mute myself real quick. Oh my god, let me fix my camera.
Okie dokie.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah, people are going to start trickling in soon. So, Bilgee. So Alan, like yesterday, I felt really bad that he was hurting so much.
Yeah.
And I was just like, well, if it's just we have a small class, I'm like, let's just warm up with arm pommeling. And he like, I figured that was okay since he didn't say anything.
Yeah.
And I felt horrible that his shoulders were hurting. And just like, dude, I'm sorry. You can beat me up. That's how I repay my debts in jiu-jitsu. I just let people beat me up.
Oh man, whenever we do arm fumbling, my shoulders get super tired.
Dude, that's the purpose of it.
Yeah.
At least for me. That's why I keep telling you guys to move around. It's like, move him. It's like, to get tired out so I can beat you all up later.
I mean, I've been doing arm pummel like in every no-gi class, but it gets better.
It never. Oh, it does.
The tiredness hasn't gotten better yet.
Yeah, it does. It gets better because I remember the first couple of times I did it, the first couple of months.
Yeah.
Like my shoulders would just get achy and like tight. Now it's okay.
That's good. Yeah, I guess I gotta do that like for a little bit while.
Yeah, you'll be fine in a little bit.
And yesterday, for some reason, my arms were super tired.
Good. It means you did something right. Oh. Here's Mithat.
Yo,
What's up?
Hey, nah, man, I see two of you in here.
Two of us? Two of me?
Yeah.
Are you on the phone and the computer?
No, I'm not. Let me.
I'll just kick. Let me see if I can kick this one. Oh, it's gone.
It's gone? Okay, great.
Yeah. So,
BJ,
what's up, Mithat?
is that the same shirt you've been wearing since this morning?
Yes, I've been busy. I got home, I washed my face, and I feel gross. That's why I'm drinking rum, sir. Rum.
Yeah. When you feel gross, drink rum.
Well, it's a rum and Diet Coke. It tastes like chocolate.
Why am I so shiny?
I don't know. You know what the kids call me?
Shiny head.
Mr. Shiny Head. You know what the teenagers call me? Jiraiya from Naruto. Do you know what Jiraiya's nickname is?
What?
Pervy Sage. I was like, guys,
I
don't do
remember
that.
the shiny head. I was there. I was there when they start calling you shiny head.
Oh yeah.
Remember we were covering for Sugi a long time ago.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Shiny Head. Dude.
They're creative.
They're fun. They're real fun. I like them. Naman, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Hi, Mitt.
Okay.
Hi.
Is it
I'm on my
bad?
phone, so yeah. I'm
What
trying to,
t-shirt is that? What jersey?
Belgium.
Belgium?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna wait on. We're
see.
waiting on Frankie, Wole, and Yana. But as soon as one of any of those three gets in, we'll officially start. We're streaming already. We got 2 viewers watching on Twitch so far, but the show officially hasn't started yet. We're starting a little bit late. That's fine.
BJ,
So-
you got a microphone, BJ?
No, yeah.
Yeah, it's blurred out. It's like
It's right here.
it's right there. It's like the nicest microphone I've seen on this show. Oh, there's Frankie.
What do you do? You stream or you?
Nah, I just want to get something nice.
Yeah.
Had like a shitty headphone mic, and then that one broke.
Oh
Dude,
shoot! Hold up.
you sound amazing.
Yeah, he does.
We
Hello?
should let
Can
him
you hear me?
speak all
Testing?
night.
Ah,
Okay.
hold on. God damn, my life is messed up right now.
Hey, Mitt, make sure your cat doesn't interrupt. I'd hate to have put a hit out on him.
Who's putting out a hit on who?
She's sleeping.
Who's
His
putting
cat.
a hit on who?
I was gonna put a hit out on his cat.
My cat.
Why we
If it
doing
interrupts,
that? Oh shit! Okay.
It's like I got tits, man. Nice like this.
Dude,
Look.
language.
Yo, I got.
I don't have to.
Sorry,
Guys, don't-
It's been a long day today, man. We've been running around everywhere, so I'm gonna be eating some pizza.
You're gonna get us kicked off of
Dude,
Twitch.
that's a huge slice.
It's too slight. It's too slight.
Oh.
Have you guys ever been down to? I know you probably have it. Have you been down to DC? The like jumbo slice. Remember those? You guys ever had those?
I have years ago. I had a slice the
Oh.
size of a freaking clip, like not even a clipboard, bigger than a clipboard.
Yeah, it's like
Those things are huge.
a whole pizza, kind of.
Did we start already? Did we go through the introducing and all this other stuff?
No, we were waiting for everyone, even though we're
Yeah.
recording and streaming already. Since
Why does it say Corinne?
It changed. I changed it.
Man,
It's a-
everybody's on here. Look at this.
What's up?
Holy crap. You got some new guys?
Guess
Yeah.
what? Guess what?
What?
Tomorrow's my birthday.
Oh,
Oh,
Happy
Happy
birthday, sir.
birthday. Happy birthday.
Nice
Hi,
haircut,
Frankie.
by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Now-
I'm also repping Beta here.
Oh, nice. Right on.
well, I'll let you know, every time that one of us sees you, we have to throw you one time per year that you're old.
Good
That's
luck
good.
catching.
Oh no, I'll catch you.
What do you mean?
I'm fast.
One time you're old.
So yeah, if you're 40, you get thrown 40 times.
44.
Okay, what is everybody drinking? Go.
I think maybe we should like deduct it from 60. As
What
you
are
get
you
old, you get thrown less.
What does 60 have to do with anything?
So you get thrown less.
I'm trying to figure out what drinks everybody's drinking right now.
Oh, hold on.
So
Wait a minute.
I
Wait a
had- I
minute.
had the
Wait.
most authentic
Pause.
drink.
Pause.
Yeah.
Time. We haven't done the official start of the show yet.
okay.
So we're going to start now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Booze and BJJ podcast. I'm your host, Thomas. It's been a while since we've had a full court press on the show. We got some new friends, old friends, one ugly friend. I'm not going to say who that is.
Don't talk about yourself like that.
No, that's me. I'm the ugly one, dude.
No. I'm not naming names. We'll have to guess who the ugly one is. Anyways, yeah. So let's start off. To let us know how your training's gone for the week, what you're drinking, and any other information you want us to know, except for anything scandalous. We'll save that for later. All right, we'll start with Mitt.
Hey guys,
Oh, man.
my week, I trained one time this week, recovering from COVID. Yeah, oh, I trained today too. We had an open mat. It was fun. The heat wave is crazy, right? But it's nice to be not sick, you know. And I'm drinking Turkish mineral water, which is to replenish my sweat, you know. My what do you call those? Iron and
Is that alcoholic?
nah.
Hydrate. Your
Hydrate.
electrolyte.
Yeah. Yes, electrolyte. Yes.
Oh, cool. Wole, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I haven't been training for a while. I actually just got back from Puerto Rico.
Whoa.
Yeah, just a quick last minute trip. I was gonna train in Puerto Rico, but I didn't. I was having too much fun. I didn't have time. There are a couple of places out there. I am drinking Puerto Rican rum, Ron del Barrito. Good stuff.
Yum.
We went to the tasting and stuff, and they have different levels. So this is just 3-star. The
Nice.
4-star level is $350 a bottle. 5-star level is $750. And they talked about this dude that bought a barrel of their rum, their aged rum, and he paid $400,000 for it.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah. And that makes like maybe about 90 something bottles.
Can
Did
you
you-
tell the difference, like 3-star, 4-star, 5-star?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, you
Oh, God,
definitely. Like the 1-star and the 2-star, they burn a lot more. The 3-star is a lot smoother. So like if you want to mix stuff, it's like the 2-star or the 3-star.
Yeah.
And then anything above that, you just have to drink by itself. You can't mix that.
Yeah, because it's different with wine, right? Like expensive wine, you have to be like, you have to know. Like average person wouldn't be able to tell if expensive
Yeah,
and
I mean,
expensive one.
At the tasting, you could tell the difference. You could definitely tell the difference in the smooth.
12028.
Yeah. And there are some rums over there that were older than me.
Wow.
So
So
wait,
how's your birthday going?
hold on a minute. To recap, did you bring back a bottle? Is that what I understood?
Yes, I brought back 2 bottles.
We're sharing, correct?
Hola, Yana.
Hola.
God, thank
yes,
God that there's somebody good looking on this.
I'll have to
Podcast,
find a reason
You're
to share.
Dang it.
What?
Hold on. One mic at a time. We're doing intros. Frankie, go ahead.
In a
No, let
second.
me get. Sorry.
Training was good. Been training all week. If you guys, I know some of you guys don't see it, but trust me, I am. Today is my cheat day, so I'm having pizza, and I had what did I have today? Well, I went to the farmer's market and had some like pretty decent stuff. But yeah, class has been good. I think we've had this past last week and this week. No, just this week alone was a good. We had over 12, 13 people in our class. So
oh wow, Muay Thai.
that was Muay Thai. So it was pretty cool.
Nice.
Oh, real quick, the mats showed up at Open Mat today.
Oh, the new mats?
Yeah. Matt
Okay.
and
They
Matt.
always do.
Yeah.
They always do. I
They
see
do?
them all the time. Yeah,
Oh,
I see them all the time.
oh, that's the second time I've seen him. Sorry, go ahead, Frankie.
So yeah, I'm trying this new diet regimen that I've never done before. Because before I would just like cut weight and do like whatever, but this is something totally new to me. And it's actually working pretty good. So I fast in the morning.
Is it like what's it called?
Intermittent fasting.
I was gonna say intermittent fasting.
It is. It's pretty much that's what it is.
Bilge does that. Bilge fasts, right?
What's that?
Bilge, you fast, right?
Oh yeah. I do intermittent fasting. Just, you know,
How long?
like 16 hours.
Well, but that, does
Frankie
that
does like half an hour.
No, is that the time is that the time that you go to sleep to when you actually have your first meal? When do you start? When does your time start?
So my time starts around 7:30 and then ends at 1:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I eat dinner. I'm eating dinner late. I usually eat dinner around 6. That's my last meal until 12 o'clock the next day.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Are you competing soon or?
Hopefully getting a fight here. Me and trying to get the mats to get into a Muay Thai fight. I was trying to get Wilson into the MMA fight, but the where is he from? China? Right? Taiwan, Chinese. Where was he from?
Taiwan.
Yeah, Taiwan.
Okay, yeah. So I was trying to get him into an MMA fight, but he says he's leaving. So I don't know if I should start a fight camp. But he's gonna let me know. Hopefully by next week, he's gonna let me know.
Is he gonna come back?
I think he's coming back.
He might be, but if I'm gonna have a fight camp and then do a show, and he's not gonna be there for the show, then it's pointless to do a fight camp. You know.
Yeah, true.
Are you competing anytime soon? Or
I'm trying to do fall or winter Muay Thai.
Okay.
So represent the Chantilly MMA.
Nice.
Okay, moving on. Nauman, how's your week gone?
Hey guys, I just wanna first time joining you guys, but I know Billy, I know Frankie, I know Mitt, and how do I pronounce the name of I know Yana, yeah.
12028. That's his name.
Wole.
Wole, right?
Wole.
Yeah, hey guys, I think we met before. I think everybody here. Yeah, I'm good. I'm so happy that I'm joining you guys.
Nice.
And then what should I say? What am I drinking? Am I drinking a beer? I'm a beer guy. Since this COVID started, I've been drinking beer this 2 years.
What is it? What is it?
It's a beer from Charlottesville. It's called the Three Notched Brewing Co. Yeah. Passion fruit.
Oh,
beer.
so it tastes a kind of citrus or like like
yeah, it's kind of sour. Yeah. So I've been
What's the alcohol percent? As long as it's not truly, I'm cool.
5.1. Yeah, 5.1. Yeah.
So Frankie, if I drink something super fruity but alcohol content's like 50%, is that cool with you?
I'm all right. He's my student. He's one of my students, so we're good. He's okay with me.
Frankie, you left your drink here, man. Do you want
One, I don't go to your house. I wouldn't go to your house. 2, that looks like something that Thomas will drink. So maybe Thomas was over there.
To my defense, I will only drink it if Master Sugi hands it to me.
But I want to show you guys this drink. This is the traditional Turkish drink.
Is that like
Rake or like ouzo. It's like
Oh, yeah.
ouzo. But the way we drink it, I want to show you guys. I'll have a glass. Like you're supposed to drink it with like food or like appetizer, some sort of food, right? Dinner, seafood. But we mix it with water and then something magical happens. I just want to show you guys that.
Is that
Um,
like
I'll bring a glass and yeah.
is that
I'll do it
Yeah,
on
I'm
the
just-
camera.
Does it taste?
Lately, I've just been very into this what is this, a beer brewery. So they're really like just a very different experience than before I drink beer. We usually drink the bottled beer. Lately, I've found out there's so many beer breweries in Virginia.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
god.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
it's booming.
Ridiculous.
Hold
It's
on.
booming,
There's
it's
one.
everywhere.
Pause. Yana, what were you saying?
I
Sorry.
was just gonna
Mhm.
ask Mithat a question, but I'll ask when he comes back.
Okay, Frankie, go ahead.
So there's a brewery right down the gym. Maybe after training, we can go down there. I don't think like it would have to be after like Muay Thai training, and we go have the
Dude.
beer there. It's really good there. Really.
What's the name? What's the name of the place?
Odd Barbecue or Odd
Barbecue.
Brewery, one of the two.
How about you bring
Okay.
some beers over? So after training in that, how was that?
Breweries
Well,
don't
we-
really work that way.
No.
You're
Well,
supposed to go
now
there.
our now yeah, but now we have AC, so it's not gonna be like
Ooh.
that. It's not gonna be that good
Yeah.
beer taste
See,
like that one day.
y'all are soft. Y'all again soft.
I know. If it was up to me, I'd be like, no AC. I'll cut off the AC. I like training with no AC. It feels good,
Even when it's 100 outside.
even when it's 100 outside.
Even when
Okay.
you're slipping on a sweat puddle.
The best kind of training.
Yeah, that's the best training. It's like in Thailand. Those guys don't like.
You torture people. The temperature doesn't matter. You probably enjoy more when it's hot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's it,
Don't you
ghost
torture
just talking?
people?
No, I don't torture people. I just
Yeah.
I just try to like if this is their limit, I'm trying to push you here.
So you make them
Okay.
kick banana trees.
No,
But
not
how is
yet.
this gonna work?
Mithat, I was gonna ask
But
you,
to be-
does that
Mhm.
does that liquor taste like licorice?
Yeah,
Anison.
yeah. Is
Okay.
it?
Anison.
Is it
It's from grapes.
Yeah.
It's like ouzo. Have you ever had ouzo?
Yeah.
So it tastes like that. So you put a little bit of this, the liquor. It's clear, right? We all see it. It's
Yeah,
clear.
Bring it closer to towards the center.
You see?
He's
That's a
amazing.
generous pour.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it's a little-
Look, watch this. So it turns white. That's the whole thing.
Ooh.
What'd you add?
Just
Water.
added water.
Oh,
I
I
had
thought
this
it was gonna.
before.
I thought it was gonna
I
be
had
like
it. It's really good.
Yeah, and then you put ice in it, and there you go. You got yourself. But it has to be this specific glass. Anything else, it just doesn't feel right.
It's like highball glass. Yeah.
So this is how we drink it. Greek people, Greeks, they drink it just with ice. They don't mix it with water, but it's the same drink.
I
It's
drink
nice.
Will
alcohol.
ice do the have the same effect? Like as it melts, with
Mhm.
the ice
Yeah, but
create a cloudy.
yeah, it does. But there's the way you drink it, it's just very strong. You know, you have to like sip it really carefully. This one you can be more generous. But usually we have this with food, like a big dinner table with lots of like small plates or seafood, or you don't drink this just like sitting like this, by itself. Then you have some sort of
Like you're
problem.
doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like it.
What
I
kind of
drink my-
problem? What kind of problem?
The
I don't
drinking
see problem,
maybe.
I
Like
don't
an
see problem,
alcohol
mate.
problem, perhaps. All right, moving on. Bilgee, how's your week gone? What are you drinking?
hey guys. So, training's been pretty good this week. I trained around maybe 4 times. Been learning a lot. Bunch of side control escapes. Getting beaten up by Thomas. And I'm drinking some whiskey right now.
And that's a good man right there. Whiskey like that, that's a good man. You know what the funny thing about me and him? He always asks me to roll, and every time we just like miss each other.
Yeah.
For some reason. It's like, oh, we're gonna roll. Okay, yeah, we're gonna roll. And then I go off and do rolling, and then I come back ready to roll with him. Class is over. I'm like, oh.
So what I'm hearing is that you scared.
No. It's just I go through my rounds first, like with the big guys and stuff like that, and then I want to go with him. But I think the next time I'm there and rolling, I'm gonna go with him first. That's
All right.
it.
You know,
He promised the same thing to me too as well.
But we've rolled together. We've rolled
No,
like
only one time since I trained
One
more than
time.
half a year. Only one time. Very fair of you.
you know who I'm constantly scared, not scared, but I'm constantly feel threatened that they're gonna like catch me in some weird submission and I'm just gonna pass out is Naman. Like he's like oddly picked it up and got oddly strong somehow. And it's like,
It's the,
Which
it-
Nomi
That's the
talking about?
Nogi.
Ooh,
Nogi
oh,
Muay
man.
Thai.
no, it's the Muay Thai that's getting
Mhm.
stronger. It's the Muay Thai.
yeah,
Oh,
Sometimes.
something's different. Every time I roll with him
Right.
now, I'm like, why are you so strong now? What's happening here? Am I getting weak? Am I sick? What's going on? I don't know.
It's the Muay Thai.
It's the Muay Thai.
I'm so flattered. No way. No. Frankie tortures us. Seems he's torturing us, but actually, it was pretty encouraging in the end. I know what he's trying to. I know what he's trying to do with us. Yeah, he was like, come on, guys. And it's like my cousin. You know my cousin, right? He complaining, oh, why we're doing all these, and in the end, he was like, after all these tough time, and he said, okay, guys, you can do it. Frankie, I mean, it's really encouraging in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel nice with the Muay Thai guys. Yeah.
When someone's pushing you.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, but then but as the months have gone by, like we see all these guys just like improve. I'm like, look at you guys. And it's like now they'll do like 50 kicks, no problem.
Yeah. I was drilling with Master Sugi that day. All one entire hour I was drilling with him. Man, that exhausted me so much. And then after Master Sugi take a break, I said I can take a break as well. And then Frankie said, no, you're not taking a break. Come over here with the kicking mat.
That's the way that you should always train though. Like even when you're by yourself, you just say, man, I'm tired. Okay, let me give you a little bit more. Like try to push. Like you gotta.
I gotta get into that mentality of even when I'm rolling, that it's still treat it as if you're in a competition.
There's been so many times where I've trained in when a competition that I like. Oh man, like I hate myself. Push, and I'm like, God, why do I keep doing this? And then it's when you come down to it, you're like, oh shit, I can do 10 more kicks, 5 more kicks. So that's the mentality that you guys need to have.
I try to play humble, but Thomas put me here, so I'll just give the credit to Frankie. Yeah, thank you. That was a good class, though. Yeah.
Yana?
I'm talking, and I was on mute the whole time. The last 6 years, consistently who's pushed me is actually Wole and Yana. And the interesting thing is with Yana, when I was heavier, I had to use a lot of control because I was afraid of squishing her. Like I was afraid of just slipping and just pancaking on her and like risking like breaking something. But now that I'm like lighter, I can actually move around, and it's much more of a competitive role with her, which is actually pretty cool. With Wole now, our weights have flip-flopped, so now I just feel like he squishes me all the time.
I like pressure.
Yeah, Yana's taught me to control as well. Like she'll be like, chill out, Frankie. Okay. Chill out.
Isn't it Yana's turn? So
yeah, it is.
Yes, Yana, how was your week
It's
going?
my turn to do an introduction. Woo. It was okay. I was out of town in New Hampshire for some military TDY, so I didn't really get to train since I think it was like last Saturday. So I trained today. It was good. It was chill. And I did like run and work out like throughout the week. When I looked for a gym though, I found one that was like, I was in Manchester and I found this place named Burgess, like MMA Academy. And when I went looking for it, it was like just nowhere to be found. It looked like it was in this like warehouse kind of place, but the doors were locked. And whenever I tried to call, it went straight to voicemail. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm not like training. I don't know. I don't know what was going on with it because
It's a
on Google,
BJJ speakeasy.
huh?
It's a BJJ speakeasy.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't have like access or I didn't know anybody. So, you know, I mean, it was fine. You know, you're going to have weeks like that if you travel for work where you just can't, you know, train, which is fine. As long as the way I see it is as long as I'm doing something that's exercise, you know, and keeping my cardio up, you know, I should be able to get back into the game fairly easily. But yeah, that was kind of disappointing. But otherwise, yeah, today was good. And as far as my drink is concerned, I am drinking rum.
Nice.
Yep.
Right,
Good
rum.
lady right there. That's wifey material. That's wifey
That-
material right
That's 3 rums, right?
Are you talking
Thomas.
about like, 3 rums?
The Thomas
Hey,
Wole,
hey.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm
nice.
drinking Peruvian rum. He's drinking Puerto Rican rum, and you're drinking rum from where?
American.
Cuba.
Oh, nice.
Cuba.
Cuba.
You guys know how rum is made? I have no idea.
Yeah.
From sugar.
it's-
there.
Yeah, distilled sugar, basically.
Yeah.
Anything that can create sugar, you can make rum, like sugar cane. What else do they make? It's like anything that really has sugar.
Like Novocaine?
What?
No.
I'm sorry.
Justin-
That's a stupid joke.
That was
Thomas, the viewers, do they have any questions for us?
No, they're silent. So I do.
the viewers are on here, by the way.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's nice seeing so many people here, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, welcome.
Yeah.
Is it just all of us
Thank
in
you.
Twitch watching ourselves on Twitch? Is that what it is?
That's kind of weird.
Oh,
we're
Lord.
broadcasting.
I don't know.
By
I'm
the way.
always just
Yeah.
here and I
Oh wow. Okay.
contribute to the discussion. I'm just here.
So hold on. I do have something to talk about. So our good friend Sid had been a little bit distraught because he's a small guy and he trains at 50/50 Ryan Hall's gym. And he was saying that he was getting a little bit discouraged because as a small guy, he was constantly kind of getting the short end of the stick when it comes to rolling. Like he'd be, overpowered. He'd be, caught in side control and stuck there a lot. And I kind of like lifted him up a little bit by saying that some of the most effective and lethal people I know are actually small, like
Yeah.
Master Sugi, Yana to a degree.
Like me.
You're not small, Mitt. Mikey Musa, what's his last name? I can't pronounce it.
Musamichi.
Mikey Musamichi, Jeff Glover. And I was like, all you have to do is and I gave him some advice, like watch what techniques they do that make them effective, like Marcelo Garcia, and use those techniques. Like try to incorporate those into how you roll. Now, I'll pose this to the panel. When you roll, who do you find more difficult? Somebody who's smaller or skilled, or somebody bigger who's less skilled?
Small one.
Definitely the former.
Yeah.
Somebody bigger?
Yeah.
No,
Number
smaller.
Smaller, yeah.
Smaller. Bigger, you can have a game plan and it might work, like you can be, okay, I'm gonna be on top, I'm not gonna go on the bottom, stay on top, or leg locks, or just like be fast. But
Yeah.
small and skilled person, you basically, I don't know, it's difficult to get a game plan on. Maybe it's going according to their game plan,
Well,
Yeah.
I think smaller people who are skilled, they when I'm rolling with smaller people in general, I try not to squish them like you were saying. So there's that. But if they're
Yeah.
skilled, that kind of goes out the window. But I think with people who are smaller and skilled, the difficulty I have with them is them getting under me. a lot of times, and they use a lot of technique to. They can basically ball up, and it makes it really hard to like. It makes it really hard to control them when they're like that, or they get under you, and it makes it really hard to get them from out under you. You know.
Yeah. And they can be flexible. Like
Yeah, they
flexible
tend
as
to have a
well.
very sticky guard, as they say, or there's another term.
That's a lie
I
because I'm flexible, and when I ball up, I ball up.
You're special, Frankie.
It doesn't matter though. I'm a big guy.
Yeah, okay.
You-
So
you're
what
the
we're saying is you're more the
exception.
Yeah.
exception.
There are situations where bigger guys, you know, you don't expect them to do, you know, certain things, and then all of a sudden they're super flexible, and then you know you have to change your game plan. So I mean I think I find it more with smaller people that they're a lot more kind of flexible and a lot more mobile. But then again, every once in a while you get the bigger folks who can do the same thing.
Yeah, like nobody ever expects a 200-pound 42-year-old to be able to play rubber guard.
Yeah,
So,
that is correct.
Bilgee, what do you think? Did we lose somebody?
Yeah,
Two.
We
two
lost two
people.
people.
we're going off camera. I need to get a
Just keep the
They don't-
conversation rolling.
Yeah, Bilgee, what do you think?
Yeah, I would
Hold
say
on.
yeah, smaller skill people are really hard to roll against because like sometimes they do like some techniques you won't even expect. It's just fits their body type very well. Like when you're rolling, get used to rolling against bigger guys. Like some of the techniques you can sort of defend it one way, and when it comes to smaller people, those like certain defenses just doesn't work. They can just like slip right under it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what basically what I'm trying to say is to me, it doesn't matter if you're small or big. What you gotta do is start learning, watching. Where is a weakness? Where is a weakness? Where is a weakness where I can take advantage?
So
That's how I would approach everything. Because there's guys that are bigger than me in the gym, and there's people that are smaller. I'm right in between. I mean, I'm still considered one of the big boys, but there's guys that are way bigger than me. So they can overpower me. So I have to say, okay, let me just use technique, or where can I find a weakness, or this is what he does a lot. Versus a small guy gets around, but I'm gonna find a weekness. So that's basically how I've used those things. So to me, size does not matter.
I have a related question. Would you guys fight 100 duck-sized Frankies or one Frankie-sized duck?
Yo, this has been like this.
What kind of question is that?
This is he does this like every
Okay,
podcast,
okay.
every podcast.
Hold on a second. What the heck? Okay, I wanted to add something to my response to the original question.
Hold on, this is a legitimate question.
We'll come back to the question in a bit.
We'll
Mithat,
come back
okay?
to that one, Mitt.
So what I was going to say is that what I found, like especially with usually with women actually, is that they are a lot more technical, a lot more flexible, and they have really sticky guards where it's just like impossible to pass. And they once you get like in the guard or they get in yours, they're really good at just like staying really tight and holding on to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
mean-
and I feel like I know what you're saying, Frankie, that size, you know, that you don't see that size matters. I agree, but I also know that when you're a certain size, there are techniques that you really focus on because everyone is bigger than you. And so you get really good at, I don't know, guard retention. You get really good at being flexible and using that to your advantage, maybe working on inversion movements. There are certain things that you get really good at because everyone is bigger than you. And it's just like, you know, so I agree that size like doesn't matter when you're trying to win. And you should always focus on technique. But I've seen certain techniques used more often by like smaller people and other techniques used by like bigger people, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
Just
Yeah,
because of like what they've had to do
Yeah.
over time while they're during their jujitsu.
I mean,
I mean,
they're like weight classes anyway, right?
Yeah.
That just shows that there's a difference.
I think at the end of the day, you know, we all use whatever fits our body type, basically. So for me, I'm taller. So I use a lot of leg stuff like, you know, spider guard, de la Hivas, that sort of thing. Somebody who's smaller, they'll probably do a lot more, you know, like you're saying, sticky guards or, you know, inverted stuff and things like that. Or somebody who's bigger, they might do a lot of pressure passing and that. So at the end of the day, you know, I think people end up focusing on the technique that works for their body type. Yeah.
Norman, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you guys, but I really think that the stronger guys always win. But the definition of the strong, being strong, is constantly changing from my mind. I just really, I used to think that the strong guy is more masculine, bigger. But now sometimes I feel like the same amount of time you use, you can put a lot of like energy or effort in there. That means strong. Like Master Sugi is only 150 pounds,
Yeah.
and when he press on me, put his weight on me, I feel like definitely more than 200 pounds.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
when we're sparring,
how
and
to use it.
I think that the strong people wins, and that's I'll stick with that.
Yeah.
Stronger guys win. Yeah.
I think like mentally strong because there's a, you know when you're rolling and you're just not there and it's like you want to give up because your body wants to give up. Yeah, I think the difference is people who are mentally strong, you know, keep going at it as opposed to if you're just like, I'm just gonna give up.
But you should tap at one point, you know. You can't be just like, I'm mentally strong and I'll like
I mean,
But
if
I mean, bigger guys. I think bigger guys wins as well. I think when I'm rolling with bigger guys, I feel a lot of stress. Like it's very like a lot of pressure and a lot of like weight I had to handle.
Well,
but
I mean,
when I'm with Matsusugi, I feel the same amount of pressure, but I don't feel like I don't have to handle too much weight, and I don't have to handle something that out of my capacity. You know what I'm saying? But with Matsusugi, he used his skill. He used his technique, and that makes me like overwhelming. But the bigger guys overwhelm me definitely with the weight and definitely with the strength. Yeah, it's stronger than me. Simply, it's stronger than me. That's how I feel.
I mean, I think that's like that's an experience thing. But because like if Matsusugi goes against someone who's bigger, you know, he's going to win no matter what because he has the technique and the experience. So I think that's more so like, you know, bigger folks generally win. But if you put a bigger person against like a smaller person and the smaller person has more experience, they're more. Within
my very I've been training for how long? Like last October. Just 8 months. Yeah. Within my experience, I think stronger guys
feels longer, man. Feels longer,
you know,
man. You've been training only 8 months. That's crazy.
Right, hold on 1 second.
Stronger is not always better because you know why? Matsugi is not as strong as me, but Matsugi beats the shit out of me every time.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was saying. But I think like you're going to get to that point, you know, with BJJ where you're going to realize that you're actually starting to, you know, beat folks who in your mind you thought were stronger. And that's when the experience, that's what I'm talking about, like the experience kicks in. Because you're going to have some level of experience and you're going to know what techniques work for you. So like eventually you're going to start beating folks who you used to think were stronger than you.
Yeah, Frankie, don't turn off your camera, man. We want to see you shock yourself.
No, I'm not.
Hey guys, real quick, hold on. Our viewers are asking us to take a shot.
A shot of what?
Whatever we got. I don't know.
Also, Newman, I really I
I think
have
I know
problems.
Yana gonna have a say. Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, because I definitely have a problem with that statement that the stronger always wins. Because I've definitely gone against guys who are like really like definitely stronger than me and like ripped, and they don't know
Yeah.
like a lick of
Well-
jujitsu or they're a white belt, and I've definitely
So
like
so
beaten
yeah,
them.
that's what goes back to what I was talking about. Like in Newman's experience, so
Yeah.
far the stronger folks win. But
Yeah.
you have a lot, like Yana, you have a lot more experience. So you're already at the level.
Yeah.
You already know which techniques work to beat people who are bigger than you.
Yeah, I also
Okay,
wanted
what
to
I
say
start seeing. Go ahead.
Yeah,
there's different types of strength too, because
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
like the
Mhm.
weightlifter kind of strength, the
Mhm.
power
Mhm.
lifter kind of strength, and then
Yeah.
there's also like the lean muscle kind of strength. And you see that a lot
Agreed.
of martial artists is
And
that
so,
they have that lean
coming-
muscle.
I'm coming to a point of training like for like almost a year. So I start realizing things different too, a little differently. So then I was sparring with a young guy with very muscular, big piece of muscles on the biceps, and I can see that. And then when I touch him, it's like his muscle is not reflecting. It's no reactions. And then I could submit him, and I could just and then it was just oh, that's not kind of strong I'm talking about. And like Yana said, yeah, it's definition of like I feel the same way too. And the definition of being strong is so different. It's constantly changing us day by day. Every day is changing. It's just like I feel like I used to think like a bigger guy and they're stronger. Yes, they're indeed. But sometimes I feel like small size people are they can be very strong too. Like
You don't know what you don't know,
Alex
you know.
training with Woodbridge, the Alex. I feel that guy is strong, and then these people, this kind of like a small size people, kind of come into my consideration now. It was like, oh, I cannot think. I think this sport is so deep. It's more than
That's what I love about martial arts. Is like you can never underestimate anybody.
Yeah.
You know.
And
Yeah.
Now wait a minute.
it
You
comes
haven't
down to-
hold on. You haven't dealt with a Frankie strong though. That's the real
I
thing.
forgot that.
Freakishly
Okay.
strong.
That's a different kind of strong.
Okay.
Zap
What kind of
yourself,
strong?
Frankie.
Could you tell me, please? That I
Zap it, zap.
only I spar with you only one time so far.
It's the strongest shit talking.
Oh wait,
Well, wait, no,
Thomas.
it goes into like mental warfare, and then strength, and then more strength, and then like nothing. Like you guys haven't seen it yet. You guys haven't brought me to that level yet.
Yeah, Frankie's been dodging us a lot.
Hold on one second. Yes, Yana?
I was going to ask, what are they expecting us to take a shot of, and who is requesting this?
Oh, so
Our Twitch
maybe
viewers.
we should all take a drink at the same time. Maybe.
So-
Okay, hold on. Wait,
Yeah, let's do that.
Hold on. Wait. I gotta go get a shot. I'll be right back.
What the heck,
dude,
Frankie?
come on.
You don't have
Sorry,
to stop your
I'm a busy
camera,
guy.
man.
I'm a busy guy tonight. Hold on.
No, come back. Yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, what equalizes strength, whatever it's, whether it's mental strength, physical strength, whatever, is experience. You can
What about spiritual strength?
spiritual strength.
Although I'm saying this way, but I feel like I'm constantly changing. My mind is updating every day, every week. I mean, every week I'm training.
Yeah,
After
Yeah,
training,
you're
I'm
learning.
updating.
Yeah.
That's a good thing that you're actually recognizing that there are different types of strength and that you actually experience in different types of strength. So I think eventually when I think that will help you eventually because at the end of the day you're going to be able to handle like someone who's mentally strong versus someone who's physically strong versus someone who's spiritually strong. The martial
I think
artist.
Yana is definitely mentally strong and with the technique.
So
Right?
So real quick, two things.
Army
One,
strong.
there's a
Army
purple
strong.
belt down in
Air Force
Woodbridge.
strong.
There's a purple belt down in Woodbridge that is like a goddamn spider monkey. Like I've never seen. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh my
I'm-
gosh. He's like, oh my gosh, he's so good. Even Sugi was like that. He's good. I was like, damn.
Yeah, like even Sugi was like, I want to roll with that guy now. But I see him out. I like watched him like just manhandle a guy bigger than me, and he was like all over him, like a freaking spider, like weaving a web around an insect caught in its.
What does it look like? I think someone mentioned that he got promoted like really fast. He's like just freakishly,
He's got to have some
Yeah.
kind of experience in something related to jiu-jitsu, like wrestling. Like he's got to.
With the way
He's like
Who
a
are we talking
black
about?
guy with some like short dreads, as far as I remember. Does that sound
Mm.
familiar to you?
is it like, how is it built? Tall, lanky, or
He's
Kind of
skinny.
lanky. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's kind of lanky. Like
He's-
he's got that lean muscle
Mm.
that I
He's-
was.
he's about Bilgee's build, honestly. But that's one thing. That man, I want to try to roll with him tomorrow. I'll report how it went because I'm not fast. I'm still kind of like heavy-handed. So my stiff arms may work against him. They may not. I may end up choked
I
out.
don't know, man. I don't know, because like I rolled with him on, what was it, on Friday? Like that Friday, they promoted the 3 brown belts, and it was like I couldn't, like nothing I was doing was working. And then I think that's when Sugi was like, okay. I mean, I wouldn't say he was like kicking my ass or anything, but it was really difficult to retain my guard, and I kept having to go into turtle like constantly. It was like he was forcing me into the turtle position, and I was like, fuck, I'm here again. It was just like, and then anytime I tried to like use the ace cards that I normally have up my sleeve, like it was a good, like that was a cardio workout. It was hard. It was really difficult.
Yeah.
And then I saw him roll with Sugi, and like Sugi was really trying hard to get him in a like a choke from back mount, from back take, and it was just like he couldn't, because the guy was like so good at like escaping.
What belt is he?
He's only a purple belt, and he only, I think, had 1 stripe or something.
And he got it. Yeah, if that's the same guy, I think he got promoted like really fast to purple belt. That's what I
mean,
heard. But
I'm like, he's got to have
Someone mentioned-
something.
Honestly, the only other guy I've seen move like that was a gymnast. So I would not be surprised if he had a gymnast background.
Did you guys know Mikey Musumeci, whatever his name is? He's like a really small guy. He's like 135 pounds, 40 pounds. And he fought in the open division in, the Worlds and the Pans and European, whatever. So that guy apparently trains 12 hours a day. 12 hours every day. And he only eats 1 meal. Before he goes to bed, after a day worth of training, he comes home, he eats 2 pizzas and pasta and a acai bowl. That's like 7,000
I know who you're
calories or
talking
something.
about. I know who you're talking
Yeah, that guy with the glasses, and he's kind of like nerdy. And
Yeah.
he inverts all the time. He's so flexible. And
I need a reason to eat 2 pizzas.
yeah, but he doesn't eat anything. He eats only 1 time a day, and the rest of the time he's drilling, and he's I think on the spectrum, could be on the spectrum. He's
Mhm.
kind of,
I think I remember reading that. Yeah.
You hear that, Frankie? You need to eat 1 time a day.
but you can eat whatever you want.
Wait, guys. Now that
I'm not
Frankie
cheap,
has
I'm-
his drink,
Drink.
Shot
Did you
time.
get your truly?
1, 2, 3 shots.
Cheers.
We gotta cater to our viewers.
Yeah, our viewers are
30 minutes later.
Trying to kill us.
Hey, we gotta keep them engaged. Like, when are they gonna take shots?
Yeah,
I
so
think-
they requested shots. So we accommodated.
I think Frankie should zap himself so that I'm sure
I
they'll be
am actually.
entertained.
What are you doing, Frankie? What are you
I
He's
doing?
got his iPod.
It's
So-
that electric therapeutic thing for like tight
Oh, that
muscles.
thing. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so I've been using it, man. It's life-saving, man. It is life-saving.
Yeah, you were talking
is
about
it?
it last
I
time.
should get one of those. I'm gonna look it up. Hold on.
All right, so
What is it? What is that thing you're talking about?
Electric. What is it
Listen.
called? Electrical.
It's a
So
player.
this is who makes it.
Zapper. Oh no, this is for
Neo.
mosquitoes.
Neo blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Neo car.
So and it's been helping, man. Like, cause like my muscle, my thighs are massive, huge, and they're really tight. And a massage therapist can never break down the fibers in my muscle, in my like legs. So this machine is actually doing, but I crank it up though. This thing is like, daka 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 daka. So it's pretty cool.
I'm trying to find it. What is it called?
I just showed you the name.
Dude, I'm not. I was on. What? It's mirrored, so I can't see it. Can you spell it?
It's NEOCARBON.
Hey, Frankie, they're asking if you turn your mic volume up.
It's like 50 something bucks.
Yeah, that's it. Oh,
So-
hold on.
So two things real quick. One, Mikey Musumeci, I think he is on the spectrum. Like if you watch his interviews, you could kind of see it a little bit, or he's like super focused. Second, apparently his sister is also a black belt.
Yeah.
And she's actually pretty good too.
She's a lawyer. She does lawyer stuff during the day, and then she comes training at night. She trains like a couple hours, and then she won the worlds, I think, like a couple months ago. But professionally, she's a lawyer.
Oh,
Hey, for the new guys that are in the podcast, have you guys ever gotten like actual fights?
What is that?
No.
mean?
Like a street fight.
A street fight?
Yeah.
You won that? Yeah, a long time ago when I was growing up back in the hometown. Yeah, not in the US.
Yeah,
I
here
think
nobody
here, like,
fights.
10 years. Yeah, nobody fights. Yeah.
Everybody's too
shoots.
scared.
I know. I think that should be the solution, because back in the day, man, you used to like, hey, you talk about my wife, I'm all right, let's go to the back real quick, smack each other around a little bit.
That should be
That's
that
how
should be
you
a
resolve
requirement
disputes.
to this to join this podcast.
Yeah, you need to be in at least one street fight.
Oh, yeah,
so I was thinking about like maybe some sort of challenge. Like I'll have a cookie in my pocket, and if you can take the cookie, you can join the panel.
Oh, I saw.
Sounds sketchy,
That's the right.
Thomas.
That's right. That's the
sounds-
rite of passage. Really,
That
sounds
sounds a
like
little.
you're trying to get somebody to
That
come
sounds-
feel on you and go, "Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't mean to," and you're like,
Jokes on you, it's in my underwear.
That sounds a little pedophile.
Thing on,
You know what? You guys are weird.
Like, I've hidden a cookie in my body. Gotta find it.
I saw this thing on Facebook. It's like BJJ Jiu-Jitsu dice. So it's like Dungeons and Dragons. You roll. So one person rolls the dice, and then they have to, whatever is on the dice, that's the only technique they're allowed to use.
Oh, that's cool. That's tight.
yeah, that's super cool. We should
How
do
does
that.
work? Like,
So I have a question. Would you rather an instructor teach you all of his dirty black magic tricks, or would you like regularly throughout course of time, or would you rather have them show those sparingly?
sparingly?
What do you mean,
No.
like in one class or throughout their entire instruction over time?
Like, would you rather have them teach like one or two per class, or like once a month, like something rare?
Like just everything once a month or over time.
That was a big question, man.
I would say, so you're talking about frequency here, like how frequently I would say like once a month, because if you do too many too soon, then like then whatever new students you have, they're like, okay, I'm going to take this and go to a new gym. The other thing is that is that it could be overwhelming if you teach too many, like too frequently. Like once a week, I feel like might be, well, along with every other technique they're showing, it could be too much.
What do you
also-
think? Hold on. 1 second, Wole. Noman, what do you think?
Talk now.
I agree with that. It's once a while. It's not too often. Without overwhelming. Because I'm still trying to learn this whole. I want to see the whole thing. I trying to still trying to see the whole thing, the sport, how it looks like, in a more, how to say, positive way. Your black magic sometimes it works, but it will be over.
Yeah, that's true.
So the reason why I ask is because I taught. Hold on, Frankie, go ahead.
I
Wait,
say
didn't Wale
none.
want to say something?
No, well, I can wait.
Yeah.
I
that,
say
Wole?
I say no. I say they don't teach none of it. I say they teach none of it because what I teach my students, I'm not going to teach them. I teach them the basics and the traditional stuff. My black magic, I don't let nobody know because that's my black magic. I learned it myself. So if you want to add your own black magic, you go ahead do that. That's your style. That's
a
who
good
you
point.
are. You know, I'm not gonna be
Good
like,
point.
you know, I'm not gonna,
Mhm.
you know, I'm not gonna be doing no like spinning heel hook to like the thigh or something like
Oh,
that.
is
That's
that your
somebody
black
else.
magic?
No, that's not my
Is-
black
Uh,
magic.
Oh.
you've
No,
revealed.
so no,
Well,
you got. So I mean, if you will see it in the mental sparring, but I'm not gonna teach it to you. You know,
What do you think?
so
No, I think over time because you need time to practice it. But I think also for me, I would prefer that, they watch me sparring or whatever, rolling. And if there's something that they think is useful, they call me aside like, hey, you know what? You could have used this black magic on them. I prefer it that way.
those are
And then-
secrets, man. Those are secrets. You ain't gonna tell your people your secret, your mojo.
Well, not
You know,
everybody's that way.
remember that a long time ago, that magician who decided to reveal all the magician's secrets?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What,
Yeah.
did they shot
Frankie's
him?
like, no, don't reveal them.
You
Did
don't.
they
You
shoot
just
him?
don't. You
I mean,
just
but
don't.
you need to hand it down to someone at some point,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
You
Look,
want to die with
it's-
your secrets?
It's the same with
yes,
cook-
I do. Because you know why? This is why. This is
Recipes,
why.
man.
Because
this is
you
why-
don't think your secrets
No.
are worth it.
No, wait, now wait. If you see my secret and you pull it off, then you earned my secret. Why am I gonna teach you something when you can earn it? So if you saw it and you picked it up and you can accomplish it, then that's
How would we know that it's your secret when you don't tell us this?
because a secret doesn't come out all the time. The secret
got a
doesn't come
point.
out all the time. The secret only comes out once in a while, and
Frankie
then it's
does
just
a
like,
jab,
oh
Frankie does a
Frankie,
jab
man.
cross. He's like, that's my secret.
no,
But-
I'll probably do a jab cross, but then I'll do a different style of jab cross. You're like, wait a minute, you've never done that before. Well, that's my secret.
Cross kick is
So
Frank's
I would
favorite.
like to quote a philosopher from the Shaolin Temple:
Mhm.
"Never teach the
Oh,
Wu
dirty
Tang."
beat.
No, never teach the Wu Tang. You never teach the Wu Tang,
Dang.
Protect your neck.
and protect your neck.
All I'm saying is, if you really want to know my secrets, you watch me, and if it comes out, and if you pick
Well-
it up and you learn it, then you can accomplish it. Okay, then do it. And if
See,
not, then too bad.
Maybe I grew up watching too many 80s movies, but I like the whole, the master student relationship. You could have someone who comes into the gym.
Grasshopper and the master.
Oh, Frankie's gonna take them under his wing and then teach them secrets every once in a while, but they have to earn it.
Look, it's kind of similar. So my aunt, she's she make great food, right? Like bakes stuff, cakes and stuff. She's got recipes, and then my mom or my aunts ask for her recipes. She gives something missing, or not clear on certain things, and never
Yeah.
tastes the same.
Never tasted.
So I feel like she's like Frankie, in a sense.
But when they figure it out, they're like, oh my god,
Yeah.
and then they keep it to themselves. You can't, it's just,
And the student becomes the master.
it's just.
I feel like that's how real gems get lost. I think at one point you gotta
Yeah.
pick a candidate and
Mm,
and
Yeah,
then
you're
agree.
test it.
Frankie,
I
you're
agree.
gonna die
But-
with all your secrets.
Can be your offspring, like your
Yeah.
own offspring.
But this is
in
my
one
thing.
case.
But this is my thing. This is why you always watch people. Always watch every little
What?
single detail. Because you know how many stuff I learned from Thomas, and Thomas hasn't taught me. I've told him about it. And he goes, yeah. And so I was like, okay. So I try to do it, and I do it. So I'm like, okay, cool. I learned it myself, but it's more sweet when you learn it
So
yourself.
the reason why I asked is because I was talking to a buddy of mine from a different gym who also teaches occasionally, and I was telling them about a technique that I did that I showed Bilgee and them, I think like 2 Fridays ago, and it's one of the techniques I don't do because people start avoiding me if I do it to them too much. So I showed them that one of those techniques, and I kind of felt weird about it afterwards. I was like, should I have shown them that? I mean, it's not evil, but it's one of those submissions where with the setup, it's almost impossible to get out of. So I was thinking about it. I was like, man, these guys could use this against me. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. And then I was talking to him about it, and he was saying that he doesn't teach those secret techniques to people because he doesn't want the people he taught it to have a contingent of people that won't roll with them because of those techniques. So it was just something that was like on my mind.
Yeah. It depends on the technique, maybe. Like if it's
Yeah.
nasty, yeah, you don't show it to everyone. If everyone starts doing it, it won't work.
Yeah.
But if it's
That's-
sneaky and like, you know, simple things.
You mean like oil checking everyone?
Yeah, yeah. If
Dude,
everyone
but
is checking each other's oil, then like you probably would avoid that gym.
That's my secret.
But
We
see,
are we are not
this-
doing Turkish oil wrestling. Thank you.
You
But
should
this-
try
this-
it. I'm
but this is
telling
the-
you.
hold on, but this is the beauty of a secret, that it's a secret. Only a few know. So if you start teaching all your students this, it's not a secret no more. So what's the point?
But what happens if you get hit by a bus?
Then the secret dies with you. There's been a lot of
It's
things,
not a
a
secret
lot
anymore.
of recipes, a lot of techniques, a lot of things that have gone missing because somebody's
So-
died or whatever,
So,
and
Frank,
that's long lost.
Where did you learn how did you learn your secrets then?
I watch a lot of stuff. I watch a lot of stuff, and I do them. And if I succeed, then I keep it. If I don't succeed,
So
then I won't do it.
I think
How-
it's
how
kind
do
of
you-
honestly, I think it's kind of selfish to keep it to yourself. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Shots
Because-
fired.
So
Nope,
Because-
that's fine. That's her opinion. That's her
Because
opinion.
because it's like if you're a master at this sport, it's you want to bestow your knowledge on other people who are eager to learn, you know.
Yeah.
And if you're
Look-
keeping all those secrets to yourself and you're willing to die with them, like come on, dude. Like
can I say
why?
something?
Why?
Frankie,
Because
Frankie,
Why?
I want to
Why?
say something.
Because
ego?
it's
It's
no,
because
no,
of your
no, no.
ego.
No, it's not an ego. It's not ego. It's because it's my
Ooh.
style.
Look,
So
so
if
That's your
me,
ego.
you,
That's
if
you.
me,
My
wait, wait.
style. Me. It's all about me.
Hold on, but
Like,
wait.
No,
But
it's
what
about
if
other
you-
people and sharing your knowledge.
But what if you had another Yana and they did exactly the same thing you did? It wouldn't be fun no more.
so
It wouldn't
Frankie,
be.
So
question.
it's not about fun. It's about being.
Yes,
It's
it
about
is.
It's about
Yes, it is
okay.
what
That's
I'm-
part of it. Sure, yeah, it would be fun. It'd be like, oh, okay, you know.
So-
But it's like it's about like to be a true master of some kind of martial art form. You dedicate your life to learning it and to teaching it. You know,
Mm.
and part of
Passing that
teaching it is
information.
passing your little secrets and whatnot to other people and things that you've learned, wisdom that you've gained throughout the years. Otherwise, I think it is kind of selfish to just keep it and die and
Mm.
die with it, never having told anybody. I think that's kind of selfish because
I mean,
I feel like it's it's very centered on your ego and oh, this is mine, it belongs to me. It's like, no, it belongs to the community and whoever else wants to learn it and wants to be a master in this martial art form. That's my
So
take.
Frankie, question. You said that you watch people and then that's how you learn your secrets. How do you know that that's the secret? Like, do you go ask them like, oh, is this a secret? So how do you know? That might just be something that they do every day.
Because what humans do, they have a pattern, right? They always have a pattern on something.
Okay.
The moment that pattern changes, then that's something that, okay, why did he just do this out of nowhere? That's a secret. That's his secret. So I'm
Well,
like,
how-
okay,
Uh-huh.
how do you know? Because it doesn't
How-
have.
How can you verify that it's an actual secret? And just by like, oh shit, I did this and this happened to happen, and then they never do it.
because if you pull it off on the person that does the secret and they're like, how did you know that? Then you're like, okay, then that connection makes like, oh.
So
See,
you've had
I-
that
watch-
experience?
I'm
Huh?
for
I have actually.
I'm for like picking one or two people and letting them know your secrets. You might not let them know all your secrets, but
Okay, here's
um,
one of my secrets. Here's one of my secrets. Okay,
Ooh, everybody
Whoa,
huddle in, huddle in, huddle in.
this is one of my secrets. Within sparring, okay, I've always had an issue with tall people, how to get in and throw a jab to them. I was always had a problem. Okay, until I watched one of a sparring match one time, and someone did something. Okay, I did that something, and I was like, "Oh!" And then I did it to them. They're like, "Oh, how did you know that?" I was like, "I watched you," and they were like, "Yeah." And then me and him got together and started
Start
having a really
kissing.
serious starting to have that real serious conversation, and then that's how we exchanged it. Like, okay, this is what we do. This is how we do.
watching you, dude. They'll be watching you all
That's
the
why
time.
if I'm looking at you, it's because I'm watching you. I'm seeing.
So anytime you're watching me, I'm gonna pull off like my really crappy stuff.
That's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine. I'm like, okay, that was shit, but I'm not. But I'm if,
Jab cross.
yeah. So, yeah.
Let's move on to a different question. Okay, we get
So
it.
what
Frankie doesn't
is-
like the
Just
show.
I don't mind.
I'm down. I'm
it's kind of related. What is everybody's worst like position?
Hold on. Let's start with Newman.
We're new question
so
or old question?
The
The
position that you,
secret part or the
no
position?
the position that you hate the most, and also the position that you love doing the most, or like the technique, I should say, that you hate the most on technique. What do you hate being done to you, and what do you love doing to other people?
I think it's mounting. Yeah. Mounting is really just annoying for me. And then at the same time I feel good when I'm mounting somebody.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, mounting. Yeah.
I mean,
So-
it's one of the main
so-
dominant positions. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. But I feel like when I'm sparring with like really good with the full of technique, the people like that, I think any position is uncomfortable. Any position is uncomfortable. So Master Sugi is a good example. That when the side control, it feels like tons of things on me, and then when he's mounting on me, I was just like, okay, I'm done. But generally, when I see people are mounting on me, I was just like, I feel like I have to get out from here right away, right now. And then with the side control, I'm okay. I was like, I can take my time and think about it, and think about like 2-3 steps. The mounting, I think 1 step. Let me get out. Yeah. So mounting might be the most uncomfortable and my favorite position to be dominated on somebody. Yeah, I think I've raised it that way. No, Bilgee?
No, that makes sense.
I got one. Mine is I love it and hate it at the same time. It's turtle. The turtle.
Mm-hmm.
I hate the fact that people get me there, but I do love it because I get people frustrated.
Yeah, you do.
So, and I'm like, and they're like, come on, man, I'm like move. And I'm like, come on. I want to get out of it and move and do something else because I was like, all right, I'm stuck there. But I do like it because I'm like, all right, if I'm going to be stuck here, I'm going to make you work for it. So start working.
Yeah.
What about you, Mitt?
Like my half guard is not that good. I'm working on it, and
Oh shit.
I like lately when I get people in side control, Yana does this a lot, and a couple other people do it, and I hate it. They get my arm, and then they just put their leg on my arm.
Yeah.
Jordan does it, Yana does it. They get their shin on my bicep, and then just try to sweep me.
That bothers you?
Annoys,
I'm like, hee hee.
yeah, because you're like a big master to sweep. It's not that easy.
Jordan
yeah,
does it to me all the time. I'm like,
that's like lately. I'm sure like it will change, but my favorite thing is like straight ankle lock, I would say.
yeah, I know.
Ankle lock. The oh, okay, that leg. Okay.
It's straight ankle lock. I'm not doing it anymore. Like I did it once, and then I don't do it again. Or
You
like
know,
I try
hold on.
to stay away.
Let's go back to that night. You know how you told me, hey, stay away from my neck? I did stay away from your neck. You know, I had the courtesy to say, I'm gonna make this guy's neck survive, you know? But then you pull that bullshit after the bell and all this other shit.
So
just
first
saying.
of all, let's go. Straight ankle lock is a legitimate submission. Grabbing
It's true.
someone's
No,
neck,
he can
grabbing
no.
someone's neck
He
and
can
like
even do
squeezing
white
them like a
belts.
watermelon is not a submission.
Listen, yes, it is. Yeah, how is it not a submission? Are you tapping? Are you tapping?
Maybe that's
Yes.
Oh,
that's
come
that's
on,
their secret
Frankie.
sauce.
Not really.
You know,
though.
tap is a tap.
A tap is a tap, baby. That counts as submission. I submit the shit out of them. Hey, but when you're over here ankle locking after the bell, not cool, bro.
That wasn't the bell anyway.
That was the
We're not,
very
we're not going down.
Mate,
We're
mate,
not
mate.
going down.
30
We're not going down that avenue anymore. That was last podcast. We're done.
Yeah, it's been like 2 months now. I had COVID since then and recovered. Like,
Yeah,
come
what's
on.
up with you and this COVID shit, man? You've been getting COVID like left and right.
So good. I get every strain. Every 6 months I get it. That's my thing.
You gotta catch
Every
them
6
all.
months.
they find the cure in his blood.
Okay, what about you?
My least favorite would be, I guess, bottom of the on belly. When people does it, it's just like feel like my inside's gonna spill out, and I have trouble getting out of it all the time. And my
Will do.
favorite position would be, I guess I wouldn't say favorite. I just say I find myself in the situation a lot. Would be like bottom of half guard, and I just like to do like a couple sweeps from there. I just like been practicing it a lot and having decent success with it. So yeah.
So for me, I hate north-south with a passion, especially if my opponent has a huge belly. And
We did something today. Was it? That was north south, but very deep, very deep.
oh yeah.
You know what
So-
I mean? It was very uncomfortable. Like,
So Mitt, I tried to do like an omoplata or something on Mitt, and he kind of stepped over me, and we were in north south, but he was like really way forward.
Oh my
So
Crush shell.
I gave him a good slap, and then
That means Mitt had a big belly though. Huh?
yeah, oh no, Mitt doesn't have a big belly.
but it's still like our faces faced, like we're
Yeah.
Your
So-
crotch will
Okay.
face, basically.
That's hilarious.
We just stopped doing it. Like, we were like, okay, yeah, that's it.
This is too awkward.
That's hilarious.
Your favorite is Thomas. Your favorite.
that position. We
Hold
love
on a
it.
second.
Did you guys watch the UFC fights? Anybody watch the UFC fights today?
Oh, today I saw the Paddy guy, Paddy the baddie.
Yeah, you saw
yeah.
you saw his finish, rear naked
Yeah.
choke. So good.
That
man.
body triangle. He got
Yeah.
the hand in there too.
Yeah,
But
so
like,
good,
imagine a
man.
body triangle and his opponent's one of the hand is in there as well.
Yeah.
So the guy just had one hand. It was great. But what was? I'm not sure if you've seen it, but he had an arm triangle standing up in the clinch. Then
Yes.
that was very effective. Then he need the guy. That was
Yeah.
crazy.
But did you see towards the end, it almost looked like a triangle, but a twister at the just like a slight twister a little bit. And did you notice that,
Yeah.
or was that just me?
I think it was just he was under the chin, trying to get under the chin.
Like he was like really, I don't know, but it was really good. It was an amazing finish.
Yana. Favorite and worst.
So I feel like I'm not very good at half guard. And I know I really need to work on that one. Like deep half, it's really hard to work on that, especially with bigger people and when they're like kind of pressuring into you. So I really struggle with that one. I would say what I've been doing a lot is spider guard. I've been working on that a lot. That and X guard. I would say those are my favorites because I can like I I think they're kind of sneaky, and that's what I like about them. You know, you can do a lot of, you can like move around a lot and keep the person's balance off, and I find that really effective. So I really enjoy doing those. But yeah, I mean, like clearly the dominant positions are always really nice to establish because then you're on top and you're one step closer to securing a submission. So that always feels nice. But yeah, I would say in terms of like technique, those the half guard is when I think I struggle with. Also, like I hate being in full guard too.
Yeah, we
Like,
talked about it today, right? Like,
yeah, like if like when you first start out, you think like, oh, I want to get into this position so I can kind of just like think about what I want to do next. And now it's like as you advance more and you get in that position, you're like, fuck, I hate this shit. Because it's such a struggle to get out, especially when you're in someone's guard. It's really tough to get out. And when you have someone in your guard, it's really tough to get that submission set up, because it's just like it feels like such a stalemate, and you end up staying there for like way longer than you want to.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing is like that's the person that people learn. So it's just like that's what everybody learns how to get out of, or everybody like submit.
Yeah. Time, guys. What's up, Thomas?
Oh, I was just going to finish my answer. My favorite position to get into is that omoplata trap that I like to do.
Okay, time. I gotta go, guys. I got something to do.
Okay.
So I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys this week.
All right.
Bye, Frankie.
Yeah.
So now I know everybody's worst positions. My worst is back take. I hate it. I can never get out of it. People always end up submitting me because it's like, I know it's all 2-on-1. You're supposed to fight 2 hands on 1 and all that stuff, but I just
bridge. That's really helpful.
No, I think about all those things.
Back on the mat. Yeah.
But the thing is, like with the, I always end up doing like one hand trying to stop the choke, and the other hand trying to escape or trying to do something else, and then they end up how you use your foot to catch the person's arm. Yeah, that ends up happening, and then it's done.
Yeah, that's a bitch when that happens. You're like, God damn it.
I know. I hate that. There's no way out of it. I think my favorite is spider guard. It's like you were saying, Yana. You can keep the person at bay. You can control them. You can, you can sweep them. You can go to omoplata. There's so many options.
Mm-hmm.
So speaking of back takes, I was having trouble with escaping back mount until I did a 1-on-1 no-gi class with Sugi. And I just had to back escape over and over again. And I figured out like a little trick that helps bigger guys get out of it. But I'm not going to tell you.
Is it to inflate your belly?
Frankie 2.0. Yeah.
But I'm thinking about signing up for Copa Nova. So
when is that?
I think it's end of August. So from now until then, I'm just going to be doing like back escapes and side control escapes, because those are like my 2 worst.
Mm-hmm.
So, personal plug, I have a video coming out that details 2 unorthodox side control escapes. I think you'll find it very useful.
Oh, is that what you recorded today?
Yeah.
Very unorthodox. Unless you roll with Thomas.
Wait. No, it is not my stiff arm escape. It's a variation of it.
Yeah, today like 15
fancy.
We
look forward to seeing those videos, Thomas.
Thank you. I put a lot of work into it.
We were trying to be quiet, like this, like trying to kill each other, but quietly.
Yeah, you might hear Mithat whispering in the background. It's so quiet in here. Like, dude, they're fucking recording a video. Everybody's gonna hear your voice in the background.
Yeah, like I tried it before, but you could hear my kids like telling each other off in the back. Like I thought the microphone didn't pick it up. Like they were using some very interesting language. I was like, where did y'all learn those words from? You didn't learn it from me.
Learned it from you.
Yeah, I didn't get an answer to my question. So, would you fight 100 duck-sized Frankies or one Frankie-sized duck? BJ,
Hey.
you go ahead.
Yeah,
Like,
Billy, you got that one.
Or one Frankie size Mitt.
I guess one Frankie-sized duck might be easier, because 100 is kind of a lot. After a while, you're gonna get tired.
No, yeah. I mean, I think one Frankie size duck, because like 100 Frankie size ducks, it's just like shit talking all the time, and they all say they have secrets, and
Yeah, all of them's gonna use the same.
I could talk
secret
about
and
him now.
they'll be like, how'd you know that?
Mithat, how do you come up with these questions, man? Like, what is going on with your brain?
Hold on.
I would say.
He's thinking about this.
1 second. Nauman, what do you think? Would you rather fight 10 or 100 Frankies? What is it? Ask him your question again.
Oh, one Frankie duck, yeah. That's,
one
of
Frankie
course.
duck?
Yeah, of course.
I can't imagine like Frankie-sized duck. I would shit my pants. Like, imagine that beak, like
So weird. I would also say one Frankie-sized duck. Yes, and I would just
100%.
tie the beak with the rope.
Before I answer, am I limited to unarmed combat with said Frankie duck things?
Yeah, you can't use your AR-15, man. That's cheating.
You can't use your weapons.
That's what the Frankie was talking about, the secret that he was explaining himself. It was a secret, but I really don't think there's secret in this on the mat, on the contact sport. There's no secret, I think.
Well, there is to a degree, because, like, for example, I realize that there's a growing number of techniques that I don't do regularly because they're kind of evil. Like, people will stop rolling with me. In the past, people have stopped rolling with me after I've done them a few times. So,
like lately, I see a lot of like mod
really
cupping.
Secrets, I
like
just
this.
wonder.
Jacob used to do that, and it would just annoy me, And I see it nowadays in ADCC trials or like these fancy Nogi championships. They do it so much they literally cup their and they grab the neck, not like with open palm, but like yeah, there's some like really shitty asshole moves that it's very.
Right, you lick their hand.
Real quick,
that's what I used to do to Jacob.
Yeah, watch
You would lick his hand.
Yeah, I've done that to Jacob too. It's kind of gross, but it worked.
Yeah, it works. Yeah, I did it.
Start kissing his hand.
That's an effective deterrent.
Yeah,
I think I've been very, very well instructed and well guided, and then so that I don't see a lot of like secrets. So I just like what I learned, I put it on the mat.
Yeah.
Either it works or no, it just tells right away.
So also keep in mind, a secret technique could be very subtle. It could be simply just a hand placement that's not pointed out during live rolling. Like when I move out of side control, I'm not going to tell you outright what it is, but watch what I do with my arm near your hip. Because every time I teach something involving transitioning out of side control, I always show this one thing, but I never point it out because I want to see who's paying attention.
It sounds like a BuzzFeed article.
But in front of like higher belt person, that I don't think their secrets become secrets anymore, right? It's just they know what you're gonna do, right? If you're like a white belt and you're sparring with the purple belt, and then they know what you're gonna do. You think it's a secret, but they don't consider it a secret anymore. It's just they've seen it so many times. But if a purple belt is sparring with the black belt see you like, oh, I saw this, I experienced this, I know what you're gonna do. It's not a secret for them. Right?
Yeah, but I think there are some moves. Like I watched a video recently. Gordon Ryan was showing how to get up from a body triangle that's like locked in Nogi, and he had the other leg inside, and he was showing how to get out from that body triangle. I thought it was impossible. Like it's just so difficult. Somebody gets you in a body triangle, like you just pray that you can turn and like turn towards them, whatever. But he literally spent 10 minutes showing every little thing and these sequences that you can do to get out from body triangle. Like that's a secret. Like, even if we roll, like I wouldn't be able to tell like, oh, this is what he's doing. That's such a minor like adjustment. Maybe
Who
if
is
you're like
this?
very Gordon Ryan, the good grappler. Anyway.
About to look that up.
All I know is if someone puts their hand over my mouth, I'm just gonna say, "Oh, I like it. Give me more."
Yeah, so I think there are like levels, like that's a secret for you, me, and most people here. But maybe like a competitive world-class black belt, he could like figure it out quickly, But for me, I need to watch the video, go practice, and everything. It's a secret. But yeah, like, isn't that the whole point? Like you teach each other the moves that you develop, and like that's how they named Imanari rolls or Delahiva or
Exactly.
Lasso guard. People come up with this stuff, and then you teach them. That's your secret. They name it after you. Tomaplata.
I remember Mitt was telling me that when you're like trying to get up from somebody from a full guard, close guard, or trying to get up, and then you wait for the person that your opponent to like sitting back, and then you get up. I was like,
so you pull them.
Yeah, and then it was like I use your force and add a little strength from mine, and then it will work. Okay, then from at that point, I think that's a secret you told me.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I don't
like
think that's after a while. But I don't think that's a secret. I'm ever doing that. Yeah, so maybe the secret, the definition of secret is just really interesting for me now. I think Master Sugi would have secret, but we won't see that. But
I think there are subtle things that make it like much better. But there is no secret like leg lock that no one has ever seen.
I agree with that. It's like you're not gonna see the Montenegro secret or. Yeah. But I think the thing is, the difference that's there is the small slight adjustments that people have figured out to basic techniques,
Yeah, like that sit-up sweep. Usually, like I pull them with my legs, and when I pull them towards me, they usually like pull back. And when they pull back, I get up.
Yeah,
that's very straightforward.
Yeah,
it's like judo.
Yeah,
judo is the same, right? You can't just like throw them. You need to like make them go forward or go backwards.
Oh yeah,
like
all right, folks.
So
I gotta head out.
It's getting.
Yeah, let's do final thoughts. Let's do final thoughts real quick. Well, very short and brief. Let's start with Bilgee.
Oh man, I didn't know I'd be put in a spot like that.
Final thoughts on the show before we leave, sir?
Oh yeah, it was really nice to see everybody, and hopefully you guys would come visit, Chantilly MMA more often. It's really fun to roll with you guys.
Yana?
Yeah, hopefully I can keep my training up, and I always really enjoy coming onto this fun podcast and training at Chantilly. So yeah, that's my final thought.
Noman?
Yeah, it was really nice to talk to you guys in broadcasting way. Yeah, so it's really nice. And then Chantilly MMA, I mean, rolling with you guys and meeting you guys are great experience to me. So, yep.
Wole?
Yeah, I look forward to getting back into rolling with the time off that I took. Tomorrow is my birthday. I'm going to enjoy some judo. And representing Beta Academy folks come out there also. Good bunch of roll with, and I'm definitely gonna try and make it. I keep saying I have to make it a regular thing to come out to Chantilly. So yeah, good talking to you all though.
Mitt?
Yeah, was fun as always. Looking forward to going back to training more frequently after the COVID. But I'm getting a root canal on Thursday, so I'm not sure how that's gonna work out. So yeah, we'll see.
I'm starting to see a pattern. COVID, root canal, COVID, root canal.
Yeah,
Anyways,
my first root canal.
Mitt,
Someone
just
else did it.
Mitt, just say you're scared. It's okay. This is a safe space.
Mithat, you can definitely roll after root canal. I don't think it's. I mean, the tooth is already out, so I mean, what's there to knock out?
They give you like really hard medication, like
It's
numb
a
it.
time to roll.
Yeah,
man.
to numb it, but you're not going to take like anesthesia or anything
Yeah,
like that. So
it's
you'll
a-
be good. You'll be good. You don't
That's-
need your mouth to feel anything. In fact, that might actually help you. Somebody's going to try to choke in. You're like, I can't feel it. I'm good.
I'm gonna roll with you right after your root canal. And
all right, folks. Thanks for joining. We'll see you all next week, next Saturday. Thanks for our new followers, new friends, and I will have cookies at the next class.
Ooh,
That's
Dark side cookies.
that's your secret.
Yeah,
Dark
never teach the
chocolate.
Wu-Tang. All right. See y'all later. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
All right.